Alright, now the double slit looks like this right here. You can see how it looks like that. And this is where you can, on a card, if you make this double slit, you can actually paste stuff in front. Not this big for the size, but you can paste in front so that it stands up, and so when you open and shut it, it will be exposed. Okay? Alright. And of course, I showed you earlier that I use 2 double slits for my tree and for my home. Okay? Alright, so how do you do that? I'm going to go ahead, of course, showing you a smaller version. I'm not using a full sheet. Go ahead and wherever you want them placed, if you wanted something right here to pop out, and then maybe one right here. Okay, so you just kind of measure from this crease how far out you want these to come. Alright, and then what you're going to do is, you want to go ahead and get a ruler, and you want to just go ahead and crease those lines. If you want it real precise measure, I'm not. I'm just kind of drawing these up. Hopefully yours are a little straighter than mine. Alright, so what you want to do is, with scissors again, you can go ahead and you're just cutting slits. By the way, these are 2 of them. I mean, I'm creating 2 examples on this one so that you can see how it can be put together. Okay, you're just wanting to go all the way down to the edge. You're not cutting it out. You're just prepping it. So, okay, so now you have these. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and fold it. You want to fold it back and forth. So turn it the other way and fold it back the other way. Now I got pretty close. It's almost hanging over on this tall one right here. But, you know, if it pops out, you got to be careful how far down you go, because you know, it might go past the actual card. So just be careful. You might need to practice before you do that, before cutting it. Okay, so you have these. So what you want to do is you want to pop this one out and just press, and then pop this one out and press. Okay, and then just fold it back on itself and press more. Okay, and there you have it. And you can see that they come out differently. This one comes out more than this one. You don't have to make them this wide either. You might want smaller ones like I did on my pop-up card for the tree, because when the tree trunk was up against it, you couldn't see it. And so I made it a lot thinner. Okay? Alright, so this is called the double slit. Alright, let me go ahead and show you how to do the quadruple slit. Now the quadruple slit is pretty cool. It's a double slit within a double slit. Okay, and so it's the same concept. I'm going to go ahead and I want this one to be, I don't know, maybe 3 inches long. So I want it probably about right here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, you can measure these if you would like, but I'm just freehanding it. Alright, and then you're going to create another one, and I'm going to make this one the size of a ruler, the width of a ruler, and you have to draw a line the same height. So I'm making this an inch, and then I'm going to go down right there and make that an inch, and then the same thing on the other side. And then 1 inch. Okay, so that's where you're going to fold, that's where you're going to fold. Alright, I know it's not perfectly even, but I just wanted to give you an idea. Alright, so you go ahead and you cut this slit and this one. Alright, and then unfold your paper, and with an X-Acto knife, make sure you have this protective board underneath your paper so that you do not cut your tabletop. Make sure you unfold your paper because you don't want any cuts on this side. And then you're going to just cut this slit. And then this one. So you should have a total of 4 cuts. You can see those 2 right there, and then these 2. Okay? Alright, so the very first thing, I want to go ahead and take this one, the bigger one that I cut, and go back and forth and fold that edge, that crease. Alright, and then I'm going to unfold, and I want to go ahead and maneuver this to where I want to fold at this crease and this crease, so putting it in a way to where I can do them both at the same time. Alright, so here's my double. Okay, just close that. Oh, I did it at the same time. So this is a double slit within a double slit. And see how it looks from sideways. Okay, so you could put something right here on this one, and then put another shape right here, and you would just glue. What you do is just put some glue and then just attach it. And just to remind you that you're cutting out of the paper that should be inside your card. So if this is your backing, it'd look more like this for your card. Okay? Alright, I'm going to show you one more technique. It's called the V-fold. And the V-fold is where you'll have to cut out any type of shape. It should have a flat edge, and then this could be anything. It could be a heart, it could be some type of star-looking shape, a bubble, a half circle. And so what I did was I just folded a piece of paper in half, just like so, and then cut out my shape for that. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to, oh, by the way, always make sure you close up your X-Acto knife. Is you want to go ahead and fold it. You want to have this little ledge. I know that's kind of hard to see, but it's just a line, and then find your median, your middle of this cutout. Okay, and you're wanting to fold it in those places. Okay, and then you want to also fold it at this crease right there. This is the part that you're going to be gluing down. Okay, you also want to cut a little slit right there. Right, it's just a tiny little slit to separate. You can see how that looks right there. Okay. Alright, now you want to get a piece of paper, or the inside of your pop-out card. Of course, I'm making this smaller. And what you want to do is, where is my symbol? Is you want to glue it at an angle. So you're wanting to put glue underneath right here, because you're going to be attaching it right there at an angle. And then this other side, it will also be at an angle to where when you open it, it's going to stand up like this. Like so. Okay? Alright, so we need hot glue gun for this. You're going to have to work quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue. Careful, because this hot glue gun is really hot. Oh, I can go ahead and do the other side. Careful where the middle is, that you don't put the glue too close to each other, because it will it will stick to the other side. So you can see where those two little places meet, I didn't put glue close to it because it was going to stick to it. Okay, so this is what it looks like right here when you pop it open, and then when you close it, it folds down into the card. Okay, and this is called the V-fold. Alright guys, I hope you learned a lot from this demonstration of how to create pop-up techniques, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys create. Alright guys, have fun.